All right, number 9, slightly different. Here, instead of just finding the derivative of the inverse, we want to find the derivative of the inverse when x is 2 for the inverse. So we're going to start off the same way. The only thing is we're adding a little step at the end by putting 2 into the derivative of the inverse. So we'll switch it up again. X equals square root of y plus 1. Square both sides, we get x squared equals y plus 1. Solve for y, we get y equals x squared minus 1. So that's our inverse. Inverse of f of x is x squared minus 1. Well, this is one of those square root functions, remember. So this is just going to be sideways parabola. So our inverse, half of a sideways parabola, sorry. So our inverse should only be half of a parabola. And since this was started off as a positive square root, we're talking about the positive half of this parabola. So this happens when x is greater than or equal to 0. So that's our inverse. We need to figure out the derivative of the inverse next. And that's just 2x. And it asks us to find the derivative of the inverse at 2, so the derivative of the inverse at 2 would just be 2 times 2, or 4.